Good morning, Aggies. Welcome back to Fairview Weekly. Let's kick off this episode with birthdays. We want to wish a happy birthday to Lex Hackney, Chelsea Arroyo, Tyler Crow, Addison Griffin, Sophia Sain, Brittany Tupiza, and Savannah Calvert.
This week, Parker got the chance to interview Coach House about the ACT. Let's go see what they have to say on Aggie Adventures.
Hey guys, I'm Parker with this week's Aggie Adventure, and today I'm interviewing Coach House. Can you consider it a hot speed when you go to take the ACT?
I think everybody here knows about the ACT, but maybe you don't know everything that it can do for you, and it is important. I would say breathe, relax. There's another one in the summer, there's another one in October if you don't do great on this one. But I believe that you can do a lot better, and it will get you into the military, not as an E1, but more of an E3 ranking. I think if you want to skip the 098, 099 math, which is $400 a class, and no scholarship pays for that, it will help you. I believe also that you can get into certain colleges with a high score, and of course you can get scholarships. Average age of somebody going back to Wallace is 23 or 24 years old, and they go back and they look at their ACT to see if they can get any extra money. So this is important, but there is opportunities for take it again. I would encourage you to breathe, relax. There's a huge difference between anxious and anxiety. Anxious means, hey, I'm prepared and I'm ready to do it. Anxiety means, whoa, I don't know how to do that problem. Well, if you don't, do a guessing grade, you can move on. That's what I would say about ACT.
Don't forget the ACT will be tomorrow, so use these tips to make it 36. See you next week.
Here's what this work schedule looks like for this week. Today, the softball team plays at home versus Hansville, game starting at 4:30 and 6. The baseball team also plays at Cold Springs, game starting at 4:30 and 6:30. Softball plays tomorrow at Scottsburg, playing at 4:30 and 6. The baseball team also plays tomorrow at Good Hope, game starting at 4:30 and 6:30. Finally, the softball team plays Thursday at home versus Cold Springs, starting at 4:30 and 6.
Upperclassmen, don't forget that prom is April 17th. Prom will take place from 7 to 10 at the Loft 212. Tickets are for sale on GoFan for $40.
Let's move on to Aggie Spotlight with Draven.
This Aggie Spotlight, I'm Draven. I'm here with our golf coach, Coach Knott. With your first tournament coming up, what are you doing with the team to prepare for this tournament?
Well, first of all, it's our tournament, so we're setting everything up, getting all the pairings right, checking the rules, making sure we've got everything like it needs to be. Cross Creek has a little bit of work being done on the back nine, so we're having to playground under repair in some of those areas, which are abnormal ground conditions. But we're focused on fundamentals, as you know, and all the way up until this point, and we're going to be going to Cross Creek and Chesley today and tomorrow, splitting the groups up, and then this weekend playing at Cross Creek to get ready for the Cross Creek tournament. And whoever's not playing, the girls will be practicing toward the end of the day with the guys on Monday, and then when the girls play on Thursday in their tournament, the guys will be practicing. So we're ready to go.
Thank you.
Now let's move on to this week's lunch menu. Today we are having a chicken sandwich or cheese-filled Italian bread with baked chips and broccoli and cheese. Tomorrow we're having pizza crunches or a cheeseburger with fries and corn on the cob. Wednesday we'll be having a grilled ham and cheese sandwich or a corn dog with corn nuggets and veggies with ranch. On Thursday we will have a chicken nuggets or a breaded steak patty with mashed potatoes, green peas, and cold slaw. On Friday we will have the famous lunchroom pizza or a hot dog with salad, corn, fruit, and a cookie. Now let's see what the forecast looks like for this week.
Today, there is a 55% chance of rain with a high of 73 and a low of 61. Tomorrow, we'll have a 70% chance of rain with a high of 78 and a low of 63. On Wednesday, there will be a 60% chance of rain with a high of 78 and a low of 56. On Thursday, there will be a 90% chance of rain with a high of 61 and a low of 50.
On Friday, there will be a 55% chance of rain with a high of 64 and a low of 43. On Saturday, it will be sunny with a high of 71 and a low of 49. On Sunday, it will be partially cloudy with a high of 64 and a low of 49.
I'm Aaron.
And I'm Janet. And that's this week's weather forecast.
Now let's check out a short message from our producers.
Hey Aggies, we're excited to announce that applications for Fairview Weekly are finally open.
That's right. When Miss Plunkett comes around to your class to talk about schedules, check that teacher's Google Classroom or Schoology for the online application document and click the link for Fairview Weekly.
Applications are due March 20th, which is the same day as your schedule forms.
We cannot wait to see who all applies to make Fairview Weekly even better next year.
We would like to thank Fairview Media's first ever sponsor, Taylor Welding LLC. For any information in regards to sponsoring us, contact us by email at fvhmedia@ccboe.org.
That's all we have for you today, so come back next week for the 10th episode of Fairview Weekly.